Hello again, this is Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios, Roblox, and SwordBurst 2. I'm here at the Halloween event. If you leave, over there is the portal. You come out to the main area, like the boss area, the main boss, and you go around until you see werewolves. And what I'm going to do is try and show you how I found you can solo the alpha werewolf, trying to get the blood tome, which is this thing kills you so quickly because he kicks you, but it is a long sword, and I need some long sword. You have to watch out for the little werewolves. They will come and help out the big alpha werewolf, and it takes a minute to get this cleared away. But once you get the alpha werewolf, what it is I've come up to their little area and I've climbed up this wall, Delta Climber, and okay, that little one is taken care of. And what I do is I get the alpha to come up, and you have to be careful because he will come on up. Look at that one hit, and he takes me down about a fifth of the way, maybe a fourth of the way. But once you get the alpha to cooperate and come underneath you, you have a long katana, and you just aim down and you just plug away at them until you get slow. They've increased the damage on these bosses and mini bosses so that it is hard to solo them. Now, there was a big mob here earlier, and some people said they got the blood tome, and one guy showed me that he had two, and he said he got those real quick here. Well, my luck is not such. This is Thanksgiving, November 24th. It's the 25th now because it's about 2 in the morning Central Time. Yesterday, they had the big confusion where they nerfed all of the level 200 event items, all of the event items, and nerfed them. Then they did an upgrade to the anvil at Helmfirth. So I went up there and I made the new sword you can make is a level 200. And lo and behold, I wielded it, and when I wielded it, my two, oh my goodness, I'm so tired of, hey, I got a blood tome. Look at that. Jiminy crickets. I got a long sword. I am excited about that. Hope it doesn't disappear, but I made this level 200 sword, and when I wielded that joker, my two plutonic visages, poof, disappeared. But I've got a long sword to replace them. Thank goodness. So I'm going to stick around a little longer and whoop on this wolfie and see if I can't get a second one. And and I did find where you can go back and try and get the plutonic visage. If you go from the portal to the graveyard, there's a cemetery, and take a right just as you go through the gate of the cemetery. There's a big hole in the ground, and that's where they moved Egnor the undead king, so that you can work towards getting another or getting a plutonic visage longsword. You can't super speed jump unless you have a longsword. So there you have it. There's the alpha again. I just creep down. Have to be vigilant about the other little wolfies that are going to come to his aid. I have gotten here and done damage to him, but before I could finish him off, a smaller wolfie runs up here and makes me run. The smaller ones, the regular werewolves, are not that bad, but when they go to kicking you, they can do you some damage quickly. They're not hard to clobber. So I'm going to do this again. Wow, I'm so excited. I got a blood tome longsword. You cannot super speed jump without two of them. You have to have two long swords to super speed jump. Looks like these other little wolfies may give me a break so that I can beat up on their boss a little bit here. And that's all I've been doing here, is trying to find legitimate ways to take advantage of your environment. There is a new giant pumpkin mini boss in the pumpkin patch that I think drops a great sword. And here comes a little guy. He's going to run me up the hill. Where'd he go? And but that, where'd the alpha go? Oh no, I have him beat down nearly to croak, but he's going to act all crazy and stuff. And here I am. I'm going to wind up croaking. But anyway, the pumpkin mini boss is in the pumpkin patch, and I think he drops a great sword, but he's very difficult to defeat, to solo. And all you have to do is catch him up in the trees against the fence. And after you beat off all of his minion, then you have a chance at getting him. Oh gosh. Alpha. Come on. Almost had him down over at the side, which was very nice. But now I had to bring him back up to this high spot to finish him off. And finished him off I did. Yep. Alright. So that's how I've been doing, is just trying to use my environment to my benefit. And a long katana. Katanas are still my favorite. Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios, Roblox, SwordBurst 2, and their Halloween event. Until next time, keep playing the games. Have fun. Play it straight. Don't cheat or hack. Arrivederci.
This has been a Delta Climber Studio production.